Friends, good day to everyone. We live in a time where voices are everywhere. Loud voices, confident voices, influential voices. But not all of them are telling the truth. Once upon a time, truth had gatekeepers. Journalists, editors, researchers. They were not perfect, but there was at least a system, a standard. Today, all it takes is a camera, a mic, and a YouTube account. And suddenly, anyone can be anything. A financial advisor, a historian, a political analyst, a scientist. We have created a world where being watchable has replaced being credible. And here where it gets dangerous. We, the people, often can't tell the difference. We hear someone speak fluently, throw in a few technical terms, add cinematic music, and our brain says, yes, that sounds smart, that must be true. But is it? Too often, we don't ask, where did this information come from? Is this person qualified to talk about this? What facts are being left out or twisted? We don't ask because no one taught us how to. And because we are surrounded by millions of videos telling us they already have the answers. Let's talk about podcasters. Many of them start with good intentions. But over time, numbers matter, views matter. Algorithms demand emotion, not evidence. So, guests get more extreme. Titles get more dramatic. And experts are invited not for their knowledge, but for how well they can spark a reaction. Some of these so-called experts talk about everything. Politics, climate, wars, economic, psychology. As if one person could possibly master all of that. And then we start seeing the same faces on different shows, saying the same things to the same audience. It becomes an echo chamber, a loop of biased ideas bouncing back and forth, masked as truth. Now, let's talk about influencers. Some have millions of followers. They edit well, speak well, and perform even better. But do we ever ask, what are they actually qualified for? We take investment advice from actors. We listen to historical analysis from lifestyle vloggers. We learn geopolitics from someone who was making prank videos last year. And we trust them. Why? Because the videos was clean? Because the editing was cool? Because it made us feel something? This is the art of the problem. We confuse style with substance. We mistake confidence for credibility. And worst of all, we trust popularity over proof. It is not just influencers and podcasters either. Even mainstream media has fallen into the trap. News headlines are written like a clickbait. Thumbnails are sensationalized. Entire stories are sometimes built to protect political alliances or financial backers. In the storm of voices, one question keeps rising. Where is the truth? And most of us, there is no way to know. We scroll, we click, we watch. We observe content shaped by agendas, sometimes hidden, sometimes obvious. Hidden agendas are more dangerous than obvious ones. We hear opinions wrapped in facts, and facts buried beneath feelings. And we don't have a platform, a tool, a method. Nothing to help us separate what is real from what is simply well produced. This is not just about misinformation. It is about disempowerment. Because when we can't trust the content around us, we start doubting everything until eventually we stop caring altogether. And that is exactly what someone wants. But we are not ready to give up. We believe there has to be a way to cut through the noise, a way to understand whether what we are watching is actually reliable or just cleverly masked. Not to silence voices, but to shine light on truth. Because we don't need more opinions. We don't need an agenda to shape the content. We need content that shape the agenda. And we need tools to uncover the facts within it. And maybe, just maybe, technology can help.